Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. It's in the middle of the night because I slept once and now I'm awake and then I'm going to go back to sleep. So let's do some videos. Welcome to crazy. Okay, let's get ready. We are going to get ready because I have a very special video to film and I need a face that is beautiful before I film that video because it is a partnership video with a new glasses brand. Y'all may or may not notice Mama loves glasses and I love all kinds of frames and I accessorize with them every day. They're all prescription, all of them. And if you're like, wow, I wonder how someone affords all those glasses, because in America, you've only been to like the eye doctor and to the place connected to it. My friend, I have some lessons for you. So anyway, there's a brand that's contacted me and I have some glasses to try on with some frames that are new to me and I'm super excited to show them to you. But let's put on a face of makeup before we do that. And let's use something I don't think I've ever used on my channel, and that is the Salt New York makeup. I bought this, I don't know how long ago, much earlier this year. So this is one of those cream makeup system things where you can buy, you know, a size of a magnetic whatever. It zippers shut. It's gorgeous. And so you buy this separately and then you buy this. And I started with 4. So I have the Secret Balm, I think it's called, and then a highlighter, a contour, and a blush. So we're going to use all these on my face today, and we'll I'll show you how they work. I've used them several times before. Let's throw on some kind of primer. This is that Milani Green Goddess spray that I bought. That is actually it's not a makeup setting spray like I thought when I bought it, picking it up at a clearance at Walgreens. But it's a hydrating primer mist, like a facial mist, not really a primer mist. And it is very odoriferous. Fragrance times like 1,000. And I'm not sure that I actually like it. Let's use another product that I've pulled. This is the Dior Lip Maximizer. I bought this forever ago. This is in the shade 900. It's a lip plumper. I say shade. It has a shade, but there's no shade. And it doesn't really plump my lips. It doesn't feel terrible though, but I need some moisture on them. So there's that. I don't want to like put on SPF. It's literally the middle of the night. So let's see. Do I have a primer that is up here? Yes, I do. Let's use the Wet n Wild Brightening Serum Primer. I have the Care Bears version, but it's the same as their normal primer, just different packaging. And it's very liquidy, like super liquidy, but it works for a little bit of glow underneath your makeup, but not Tin Man like when I put on a highlighter underneath my makeup. So I'm kicking a friend here, and this is a new, like, I don't know, it's a sunspot. I think that I'm working on lightening. I have many freckles and sunspots and hyperpigmentations on my face. I have my every 6 weeks appointment tomorrow at like a Medi Spa. I go and they do some acid peels for me, different ones depending on which time I'm there, and they kind of keep track of the, you know, percent and all that's in it. Okay, let's talk about the Secret Balm. Hold on one second, let me get it out of here. The magnet is strong in this one. I have the shade N12. Let me try to turn it around. It's quite full. The shade is it's not Secret Balm, it's the Sneaky Balm. Sorry. It's a hydrating skin tint. I have it in the shade N12, which I think might be the lightest shade. I'll I'll have to look. But it's almost undetectable on my skin once I get it on. So some people put it on with their fingers. I've seen quite a number of videos on it before I ordered, because I wanted to see how to use it. Here, I'll put it on like half my chin so you can take a look. It's like your skin. I don't know. I like foundation balms. Y'all know this. My very favorite foundations are in balm form. And this is another one that is quite good. But even, it's like, am I doing anything as you're doing it? But you are. See that? You absolutely are. It's just, it's even sneaky to you. I don't know how to put it any better. It really is quite sneaky. It looks like you've done nothing, but you've done something. It's so wild. Again, this is Salt, New York, and this is a smaller business. The thing that I am not a huge fan of is that some of her, I think it's a woman-owned brand, some of her colors of like the blushes that are so stunning, I think she comes out with limited edition colors, and that hurts my heart because I want them and they're now gone. So I do have one color, but let's start with the Sculpt in Bronze. This is in the shade Taupe, and it's a beautiful taupe. I'm going to use my e.l.f. like travel blending brush. I got this off their website forever ago. It's a little short handle, which I actually really like for application of cream bronzers and cream contour things. But this is very similar to the Sneaky Balm, that once you get it on and blend it in, it's like you don't know where things start or stop. It doesn't look like anything on your skin. It's a beautiful product. I really like how it looks on me, and I knew that I would like it, but I was not. Oh, I'm looking for blush. I'm gonna use my regular powder blush because I don't need much. It's a Lip and Chic cream, but this is in the shade Peach, and it's bright, so I don't need a ton of this, but you'll see it's absolutely beautiful. It's so pretty, y'all. I love cream blushes in general. I think they're so pretty. I like cream bronzers, and so this system was like screaming my name that I needed it. And you don't need every single piece, and they're magnetic. They'll go in any. You don't actually need the magnetic palette. I like it because it zippers shut, so that these things remain creamy and don't dry out, I guess. So that's why I got the system myself, is because I wanted that aspect of it, and it's quite safe. This is the Radiant Cream. This is in Pearl, and I'm going to use my finger because I want you can do this with your fingers, you can do it with a brush. I am going to blend with a sponge in just a moment because I have one handy dandy and dampened, but this is it's undetectable. I don't know how to, like, you see I'm putting color on my face, but if you were to look at my face, it doesn't look like there's anything on it. It's magic. It's sneaky. So there they are, my version. Sorry, it's gross, but I like dip in and use it. Like this is quite well used in my life. There's some dips going on there. You might not be able to see them, but they're there. I like it. I don't think I've actually shared this with y'all on my channel, but I really do like this. It is an interesting system. I would love some more blush colors, but that's it. That's the look right there. I am gonna powder so that I'm a little less dewy for my video, and then we'll do an eye look together right now. Brows are still that e.l.f. pencil. We are still kicking. I love it so much. It's the Lift, Instant Lift Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Taupe. I really like taupe shades for the most part. Sometimes they're a bit too ashy, but usually they're quite good. I have the color of my hair is the color of my roots, and you can kind of see the color of my hair through my purple, because my hair, even though it looks purple like from afar, it looks like I have all purple hair. I don't. It is throughout my hair. It's like foiled, bleached, and all that jazz. It's really cool. Anyway, so the base of the base of my hair, my roots, are my color, and they are it's brown, but it's like it's a weird, like a, it's not a warm brown, I'll put it that way. It's a cooler brown. My actual shade of hair. Reaching. Oh wait, no, I keep reaching for my P. Louise because I love that, but I hit pan on my Benefit Lemonade, and so I'm trying to use her. Look at that beautiful pan. I'm so excited. This is an eye primer that is forever old. It's not a product you can get anymore. They didn't even replace it with anything. It's just a very, very pale butter yellow eye primer that it's pastel, and it does a wonderful job of covering like veins or freckles or anything on your, any discoloration on your eyelid. I say discoloration, any pigmentation. It's not that it's wrong, it's just there. Some people like a blank canvas. I am one of them for the most part, but it's a great little, it's a little tiny compact. It's almost like the size and shape of like the Bobbi Brown color corrector or that kind of thing. I don't know why it wasn't more popular. I think probably because it was during the heyday of Too Faced Shadow Insurance, you know, that kind of thing, and or the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and so it probably didn't get the love that it deserved. Mr. Mugwump brought me a Sprizzle. Look how pretty that looks. Good golly, that's pretty. All right, let's powder using, it's here on top. We'll use the 16 Cover and Last from Essence. And we'll use this powder brush right now. And try not to get too much because this is a powder foundation, and so it has a tendency to be a lot. So we're just going to powder in lightly because I want to keep some of the dewiness that's here. I just want to set it down. There we go. That's a nice powder foundation. That is so pretty. Okay, I think that looks great. And for eyeshadow, let us use, let's use some of this. These are the Beauty Bay Neutral Palettes. They are the latest in the Beauty Bay line. I hauled them a little while ago, and I have used them quite a bit. I've also used, this was on top of the stack, I've also used the Golden Age, which is still up. This shade, Millionaire, is everything. This is a bit warmer. This 9 pan from the Neutral is all matte and a lot cooler. This is the 16 pan. So this one has shimmer shades in it in the 16 pan. But the middle row on this 9 pan is not represented. These mattes are not in the 16 pan. All of these shades are in the 42 pan, which is beautiful and wonderful. But if you're looking for a smaller palette, there's a couple things I'm going to call out about these to see if you want to make this decision. If you like a rosier and a cool rosy brown, this 9 pan has those shades, but has no shimmers. I'm using a combo of these, and at times I am using some of these as well. So They've been sitting here in a stack because kind of all together they make amazingness. You don't need them all, but I highly recommend this one, especially if you like what you see. It is just, it's everything. It's a full eye. These four are matte, and then those are their beautiful Beauty Bay shimmers. They're just gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. But I'm going to start with some of these middle shades here to make a cooler tone transition and crease for today. Tonight, whatever we're calling it. There is a cream matte, which is beautiful in my opinion to set my eyeshadow primer. Okay, I'm going to go in a couple of shades together and just mix them by tapping back and forth. I love a rosy grayish brown that's, I do not know how to describe it, but it's my very favorite kind of shades. If there is a palette with any shade like this in it, I want it. Even though I already have these shades over and over again, I still want it. Right? Isn't that pretty? It's just light. I'm not going too heavy on anything because I don't want it to be too heavy. And then we're gonna get a little bit more concentrated of the shade called Tender and put that in our crease and on the outer corner. I'll blend out in just a second. This is one of those angled kind of semi-fluffy brushes. I used to like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to use that brush for, because it's too concentrated for a crease, like a blending, but it's angled and weird. This is what I use it for. I use it to put shadow on the outer corner because it's angled and it fits perfectly right there. And then if I want to drag that color into the crease, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends on my outer corner color. Then it does beautifully on doing that. And then I can blend out with my fluffy brush. See that? It's pretty. So these, I put this shade and this shade together in my transition, and then that's the outer corner and crease shade there. These are just gorgeous. I mean, you can't beat it with a stick, but they're not in the 16 pan. So just FYI. Now there are neutral shades there. I mean, this is a pretty shade. This is pretty. And then there's the darker shades down here. It's not like this is warmer or anything. It's just, it doesn't have the same shades. So let's try the shade. Let's try the shade Rose. It's obviously a pinky shade. Let's go, yeah, let's just go that route. So when doing a glasses try on video, I don't necessarily want my eyeshadow to be distracting. I mean, I want it to be pretty, but I don't want it to be like so distracting that you get, your focus is not on the actual glasses framed. And I have varying colors. So some that are like, I've got like an orangey pair, I've got a green pair of frames. So things like that. Like I want to make sure that it's a little bit neutral, but also pretty. That is gorgeous. That's just this is a look that I would do for work right now. It's just really, really pretty. Super fast, super pretty. These are products that I use all the time and I love them, and they make me look put together without being overdone in any way. I know that, for some folks, some of the looks or some of how I do my makeup is, oh, that's too much. I don't think this is too much. And that's just me. I think it's gorgeous. Okay, let's do, I don't think I'm going to do liner. I think I'm just going to do lashes and, well, I don't mean actual lashes. I mean mascara and a lip. And I'll use a let's see, what mascara are we gonna use? Let's use the AOA Studio Tall Lash Mascara. It's got a wild comb. It's not an actual like bristly thing. It's a comb. I've already gotten some on my eyelid because that's how I roll, friends. Wait for that to dry and then use a Q-tip to get that off. But you gotta wait for it to dry because if you don't, you'll smear it. My lashes right here want to stick straight out. No matter what I do, they will not curl. But I've got hair like that on my head too. Like some of my hair that's near the nape of my neck will not hold a curl for nothing. Other hair will, but that hair, no. Okay, while that mascara dries on our eyelid, let's do a quick lip. Let's see here. What do we want to use? Let me get the Dior off my lips. It's not uncomfortable. The Dior is not uncomfortable at all. Like, there are some plumpers that I cannot wear. The Too Faced injection things, no, cannot. They hurt and burn. There's some other brands that I can't even remember what they are. So I'm very cautious whenever something says it's plumping because I've been burnt before. Not literally, but figuratively. And I don't like it. Let's use our Tom Ford Lippy that we love so much because it's, you know, it's lovely. It's called Sweet Mystery. And it's the most beautiful nude in all of the land. And it's the middle of the night. Why shouldn't we wear our Tom Ford lipstick? Why shouldn't we? Isn't that pretty? Okay, let's get this mascara off our eyelid. It just comes right off if you wait. It's like it's, I don't know, it's okay if you wait, but if you don't, you'll smear it. There it is. There's the look. Okay, hit subscribe if you haven't already because you're going to want to see these glasses because it's amazing. They're like no other glasses that I own, and I own a lot of glasses, so stay tuned for that. Also, I've got a haul coming up and some other stuff, so hit subscribe if you haven't already. Hit like if you like this video. It does help my channel out, and I do appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see y'all soon.